Shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks. Hutchins is the main theme and topic of today's video. Strange fellow. Somebody that was around and was honestly kind of a main part of Season 8 to begin with when it came to the community coming up with a whole bunch of theories surrounding him and what type of role he would be playing later on. For good reason too. This guy was insanely suspicious right from the get-go. But what happened? Why did he appear in the first place? Why did he have a whole minifigure in the sets when he played such a minor role in the season? These are just some of the questions we're going to be taking a look at today. For a quick mind refresh, just to begin with here, Hutchins was a very suspicious person, a butler of sorts to the royal family and also their bodyguard of sorts, but what made him so unique to so many was how suspicious he acted overall. With each different thing that he did in every scene that he was in, people became more and more certain and aware that he would end up being a major villain later on, and would at least be playing some form of massive role within the season. Maybe he'd even wind up being the quiet one. But a few episodes later, that whole thing was just kind of crushed, as he ended up dying in a selfless act of sorts, and that was really the end of the story of Hutchins forever. However, why did this happen, and what was even the point of him in the first place? Simply put though, even I still have questions surrounding this, as it truly did feel as though he was meant to be so much more than this. But I guess realistically here, this was his entire role to begin with, to act as a ruse and to deter attention away from the actual quiet one in the season, that obviously being Princess Harumi, which I suppose is actually a very smart thing to do, and I mean it clearly worked, because a lot of the community, they were certain that Hutchins would be the quiet one or would be some form of main kind of role player later on in the season and would be playing a massive role in regards to maybe being a villain. And people would have never suspected Harumi at that point in time, but then he just dies, and that's it. So it definitely does deter the audience away from the fact that Harumi is the actual quiet one, and in that regard, it did do a very good job of doing something like that. I do definitely still think it's strange that he, had his own minifigure. I mean, not that I'm complaining here, obviously, as it is a very cool minifigure, but still, it's definitely just odd, to put it simply. Who knows, maybe though, originally he was meant to be more, but they scrapped the idea, therefore they cut his time short within the actual finished product of the season. Maybe we'll never know. But it definitely is something interesting to think about and speculate on, even 5 years later, when the hype and discussion around Tons of Garmadon with regards to theories is definitely pretty much over for the most part. But I think that's pretty much going to do it on this one, closing the book in the chapter of Hutchins and his story and role throughout Ninjago. Be sure to drop any thoughts you have on all of this down below in the comments, though I would love to hear your thoughts regarding this. If you did enjoy today's video though, be sure to of course leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new content whenever I do first post it. And with all of this being said, I'll see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye.